the way. 1, 2, 3. Athena, 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 Athena.
Good evening, everyone. It's so wonderful to be here. I'm going to make that announcement myself. So. It kind of caught me off guard a little bit. But 2 months ago, I stood here and I said to some familiar faces and some newcomers now that I was going to run for city council. When I said that, I didn't know what it entailed. I didn't know that it would be so much groundwork. And I wasn't sure if it would be successful, honestly, of getting me on the ballot. So being able to say within 2 months that I am on the ballot, and I couldn't have done it without the volunteers who stepped in and helped us get this done. It was time consuming. It was every day, some of us every night. It was cold because it was March. It was raining, and we went door to door, and I got to meet some amazing people. And being able to say, like, we did it is just the first step, but it's still a big step, right? Without the extra support, we literally did it from the ground up, and that is amazing. Some of you may know my backstory. I was a tenured teacher. I was a special education teacher in the DOE, and I was terminated because I said no to the vaccine mandate. And although it's been 4 years, which I cannot believe it's been that long already, that I have been out of work, I can say that I am stronger, I am wiser, I am better. I can also say thank you to Jimmy, because when they told us no at the Court of Appeals, Jimmy said, oh yeah. He said no is not the final answer, and we're going to do something to change it. And here I am today, standing before you, being a part of that change. Some may ask, what makes you qualified to be a part of city council? I have integrity, first of all, right? I know how to stand up for others. I said it on a podcast, and I said, I'm a first-time mom, and I gave birth without epidural. Anyone, okay? Anyone who's ever given birth, any mom, any woman that's given birth, you know what that's like, even with the epidural. And if under that duress I can say no, then I can say no now. Standing up tall, and being able to say my yes is yes, and my no is no. If I tell you I stand with you for something, then I stand with you for something. And if I say, no, I'm not sure if I can do that, then guess what? My answer is no. But I will never go behind your back and say yes to this person, yes to that person, and then when the time comes, it's where is Athena? She disappeared. That is not me. That will never be me. Funny to hear Richie talk about New York, because I said to myself, you know, New York, we're in a state of emergency. This is an urgent time for us. Things are changing, and not for the better right now. And so that's why we're coming together, trying to be a part of city council to change the legislation. We don't feel safe. We don't feel heard. We don't feel protected. There are homeless shelters popping up in residential areas. Where that shelter is going, I went to Sheepshead Bay High School, and I used to go to the store on the corner with my best friend, and then we would walk through the projects to get to Sheepshead. Imagine now with a shelter there, your child going to school in the morning. You don't know what's going to happen to them. It doesn't make sense. The lawmakers are passing these laws and passing these policies, and they do not care about the people. They don't listen to us, they don't hear us, and they just do what they want. They line their pockets, while the rest of us are suffering. I got my master's degree, I went to school. I went to school like my mom and dad told me to, made something of myself, and they took it away just like that. Just like that, it went away. With tenure, I was promised due process. I was not supposed to be terminated without a hearing. Yet here I am, 4 years later, still fighting. But guess what? They want us to forget. They want me to forget. We won't forget. We will not forget what happened to us. We won't forget what happened to the firefighters, the police officers, the nurses, okay, sanitation. We will not forget what happened to us. And when we come out on top, when we change that legislation, we're going to remind them just who we are and what we can do. I am proud to be on this journey. I am proud to meet so many more people. And people I invite and they show up. I'm proud to see you here, and I thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming. And I thank us. I give yourselves a round of applause because you're a part of the team. I hope to see more and more people coming out, like Richie said, and being a part of that change. I don't mind being the guinea pig this first time around, but next time, I hope it's more of us that can come out of the DJT club and say that we are running for offices and we are taking back that power that I said the very first time I spoke here, that we're taking it back, we're taking a stand, and we're going to get this done.
Here.
I am currently on the Republican line. I have to be petitioning for the independent line. I implore you, and I invite you all to join us on this journey. It is a fun time. We have a good time, right? We have a good time. We're fun. We bring bagels sometimes. It's great. Come on. It is a party line, right? The new era is our party line. Because we are the new era. And I'm joining Elijah. I just met her recently, and Janine, and it's been great. And we come together, new faces, fresh faces, willing to fight, willing to put in the work, willing to get this done. So as we continue, before I wasn't comfortable with asking for donations without being on the ballot. First, I wanted to make sure I was on the ballot. But now that I'm on, the city does match the funds. It doesn't have to do anything big. Your little bit becomes something big anyway. So you donate $10, your $20, and we appreciate it. Thank you again.